Hi, how are you today? I'm going to tell you about the most scientifically validated technique for getting your ex-boyfriend back in your arms. Even though you think it's impossible, I'll teach you how to use this technique to compel your ex to fall back in love with you again. For good. I don't know you, but I do know how it feels like to miss something so much that you'd be willing to do almost anything to get it back. I know what it's like to go to bed in tears thinking you've lost everything. And I know how it feels like to want something so badly that you can't stop thinking about it, no matter how hard you try. Despite how hopeless you're probably feeling right now, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's been proven that more than 90% of all relationships can be salvaged. But only if you know exactly what you're doing. You can get him back. This technique is developed by Brad Browning. In this technique, he can going to unveil simple, covert psychological tactics that you can use right now to make your ex-boyfriend yearn for your attention again, to convince him that you are the only girl in the world that he really wants, and to make him fight for you, tooth and nail, until he finally has you in his arms again. If you want your ex-boyfriend to admit that he made a mistake and make him beg and plead for you to get back together with him, then you need to watch this video from beginning to end before it's too late, because the longer you wait, the more likely you are to lose him forever, the more likely he is to replace you with some other woman, the more likely you are to become a distant memory in the back of his mind. But if you employ the techniques, you'll be amazed at how easy it is to rekindle that magic and spark you two had when you first kissed. You'll be shocked at how much he'll want to call you, text you, and be with you all night long. You'll be blown away by how quickly he'll forget that other girl you thought he had a thing for. You'll be astonished at how much time he'll spend fantasizing about you, thinking about you, and craving your touch. And you'll be amazed at how incredible it feels to wake up every morning with him by your side, knowing he's never going to want to leave you again. I know this sounds impossible, but it isn't. As I said, over 90% of relationships can be salvaged. Your relationship is no different. So it doesn't matter what mistakes you've made, or he made, up until this point. It doesn't matter if you've already begged and pleaded for him to take you back. It doesn't even matter if you think he's madly in love with another woman right now. Your relationship with him is fixable, even if you don't think it's possible for him to ever love you again. It took a few years of learning and testing, but he've managed to break down the male psychology to its core and learn exactly what makes guys tick. Mr. Brad have identified the key buttons that women need to push in order to engage with a man's hardwired feelings and desires. These buttons are the key to your success. Once you know which buttons to push, you just need to go out and push them. And that's why I built a comprehensive step-by-step guide to help women through the process of healing their broken relationships. Listen, he is not talking about the kind of secrets you'll hear about on late-night TV infomercials. He is talking about real proven techniques that I've tested and perfected over years of work with real women in real relationships. These techniques work so well and so consistently because men are literally powerless to resist them. How can he resist you if he has no idea you're even trying to get back together with him? He'll teach you how to tap into a man's primal instincts, fire up his romantic brain, and mold the image of you that he has in the back of his mind. He'll be banging on your door on all fours, pleading you to come back to him. So, without any delay, get access of these techniques. Link is in the description. Please like and subscribe.